gamers. TTV_thin. We are now watching Glaivekiyo, Wuthering Waves versus Genshin Rover destroys Traveler NPC. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the quest, I don't know if the quest would have been as good if the Rover didn't have as many voice lines. It was nice that the Rover didn't feel like a self-insert and actually felt like a human being. Because I'm not a fan of self-insert. And people beg me to play PGR. I just don't like it. It's just not for me. I'm an adult with a girlfriend and a job. I don't need to play self-insert. I'm not a loser like you idiots. Okay, let's get into it. Sorry.
Talked about one of my biggest gripes in Gacha gaming, and it's the main characters.
That Zelda games?
Characters, they're basically glorified tour guides, pointing at the scenery while someone else steals the show. But then there's Rover from Wuthering Waves, a guy who doesn't just stand there menacingly as the dialogues play out. He owns his story. Compare that to Genshin Impact's Traveler, who is basically watching the world unfold from the sidelines like a lost NPC. One rises to the top, the other is stuck in the background. Now today we're breaking down how Rover
what up, you? Good morning, brother.
Of his game.
Good morning.
Traveler, well, they're just tagging along.
Is like genuine question. I don't know. Link is literally created to be self-insert. I mean, I've never played those games. I don't know. Like I've played Ocarina of Time for like 10 minutes. But is there anything you know about the Traveler other than their sibling? Like I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, is there a personality to the Traveler? I don't think there is, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong in that? I don't know. I mean, the Rover's personality is still a little vanilla. Like, genuinely, like, to be honest, but at least there is some sort of personality there, so I can appreciate it, absolutely. The personality is quiet. The personality is... Paimon, say that again. Also, good morning, Sasha.
For someone else's ride.
Hey, brother.
This is going to be
man.
good. Now, first of all, what
Assuming
makes
this is
a
gonna be
main
good, though.
character the main character? What makes the Herda
the main character? They have to be 6'3" like myself, 752 pounds of pure muscle like myself, immaculate hair like myself, the greatest community on Twitch like myself, and not being stupid and greedy, being free to play like Enviosity like myself. Yeah, hope that helps. Hope that helps. He might as well not have any voice acting. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the bro doesn't do anything. Bro literally says nothing. He said something to his sister, and then he forgot his memory. So whatever he said, he forgot.
He heard
bro forgot his own voice lines.
Spins around and Kurukuru, the other one power creeps the entire game. Now, jokes aside, being a main character isn't just about being there. It's about making the story breathe. As the main character, you don't have to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning every day, dipping your face in Saratoga water and wiping your face with banana peels. A great main character drives the plot forward. Their choices, their battles, their stakes are why everything clicks into place. They are the glue in the system that binds the cast together, the lens we see the world through, and frankly, the reason why we care at all. Now, Rover in Wuthering Waves, he starts off bland as well. Sure, he can't find the lamb sauce, but then he grows into that role in a way that feels earned. Traveler from Genshin, not so much. They never quite hit the mark. In Genshin Impact, the story isn't about the Traveler. It is about Teyvat's nations, its archons, its shiny 5-star that is getting a limited
I wonder if there's like Genshin Impact, Traveler, speaking. Like, is there like a compilation?
Aether's
compilation. Is there like a compilation of all the times bros spoke? Or it's just oh my gosh, just a bunch of YouTube shorts. The first time Aether talks in Fontaine. Let's see.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Dude, that was in like Act 2. Bro spoke for the first time fucking 10 hours in. Is there no compilation of him speaking? Is it literally just YouTube shorts? Does bro have no voice lines? Holy fuck. Bro, he literally has 2 voice lines. What happened to Paimon's voice? Oh my god, bro, there's Aether Lumine new Natlin voice lines.
I hear your thoughts about this. What is the deal with the how? And don't say you haven't noticed.
Noticed what?
Try everything.
You can fill the niche, bro. Oh my god, like I didn't know it was that bad. Holy shit, like I don't remember half the story, kind of. Like anything he had of relevance of, like he had no relevance. So yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's actually crazy.
Banner that patch.
What
Traveler
the
feels like a
fuck?
prop, an NPC. You've got like
Look,
Raging Shogun
Traveler
slicing
speaks
through one of
more.
the strongest in the Harbingers,
Yeah.
or Kazuha parrying the
Paimon's
literal
also
god
known
of
to Corona,
Inazuma, or even the battle between
True.
Mavuika and Capitano, and Traveler's there just like not doing anything. They are like the Sneeko of the gacha space. I'm gonna be so for real. Oh, Capitano,
Yo,
make
that's
sure you're wearing
crazy.
protection, man. And they're
That
just
is
a bystander,
crazy.
not the star. Meanwhile, Rover as well, Shorekeeper calls you
The only time I think I remember the Traveler doing anything was getting their ass beat by Arlecchino. I think didn't Nuvolet step in to help them save them from the Nardwall as well? You kind of do feel like a little bit of a cuck, huh? It kind of does feel that way. It kind of does feel like you're just there. And like, that's it. I do think, again, also, good morning, love. I think that was good, TJ. I think there is a little bit of like stuff in Natlin where he is a bit more interactive. But yeah, wow, that's fucking crazy. The power scale of Genshin is all over the place. Plot twist, Paimon is evil and intentionally stealing voice lines. Absolutely, Paimon's a scab in game, bro. Paimon is a scab in game. Yeah, no, because if you think about it, like I will say people will talk about the Gathering Wise with Wuthering Waves and stuff, and like how it's negative. But I like the fact that at least the main character does have like some sort of importance and a role, and he feels like. I mean, granted, in the beginning, the story 1.0 was dog shit, but you were still doing, like, it was the main character that was 1v1ing Dreamless. It was the main character doing all these things. And, yeah, I understand why Genshin goes down that route, but it really is kind of crazy when you sit down and you think, like, holy shit, like, it's fucking Nuvolet, it's about Farina, it's about all the other people. Kind of fucking crazy, man. I honestly think Arlecchino is called Arlecchino because Hoivas didn't know how to spell Harley Quinn. True. Rover's literally Giga Chad. I mean, comparatively, is Rover the greatest MC of all time? Absolutely fucking not. I mean, not even close. But yeah, I mean, like in Gacha games, yeah, he's Giga Chad compared to that homie. Absolutely. Absolutely.
you her star, so that must be true, right? Bro is out here leading the charge, turning a crumbling world into his stage. And that is the difference we're digging into today. How one MC owns the scene, while the other is just watching.
Gion helped us a lot.
Talk about where
yeah, Gion helped us, but we were still involved. Yes, you're 100% right. Gion was there, but you went on that adventure with Gion. And in the final cutscene, you're face to face with Dreamless like that, right? In the most recent story, it's not Cantarella or Zany fighting Cartithia or whatever the fuck the other form is called. You're fighting that unit. You save the day, right? I feel like maybe a lot of the times people are upset about the Gathering Wives thing is because they wish it was them, right? So if Gathering Wives, if it was done in Genshin, you wouldn't mind it because it's Woodaway me because there's a self-insert Woodaway. But like in the other game, you know, it's not you. I don't know. I'm being a dick, but you get the point. Like, he's actively present in everything and has his own thought process.
Wuthering Waves gets it right. Because this is where Solon flips the script. Rover was a guy who wakes up with no memory, no clue.
Glaive, fucking get an HD picture of Rover. What the fuck is this? Holy shit. Holy shit. Good morning, Sora. Fleur-de-Lis, I get you, Fleur-de-Lis.
No money, no bitch. Actually, that was a
no
joke because bro literally woke up with 2 babes next to him. At least he got that going for him, right? A literal loser boyfriend type.
He's like me for real.
Sounds like me in my Valorant era. But anyways, he was pretty much a blank slate, right? But here's the kicker. He doesn't stay that way. Fast forward to the Land of Echoes area. Rover's not just wandering through. He is digging into mysteries, steering the chaos like he...
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I would want to see Rover lose as well. And whatnot, and overcome adversity. But he has also overcome adversity already. But yeah, I would love to see Rover get his fucking ass kicked. Absolutely. For sure. I mean, yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen. Who's to say it doesn't happen in Natlin? Oh my god, and Verticida, whatever the fuck it's called. The Shorekeeper is not a must pull. Can you please cope as a Shorekeeper is not a must pull? I can't lie to you like that.
He owns it. He is bantering with Abby like they are old pals, unraveling the Mafia family secrets, leading the charge with a presence that demands attention. He is just that guy. And even the fights, they are next level. And this is all featured in that last part of the story quest where we go against Fleur-de-Lis. I mean, if we're gonna be honest, right? This is just Rover aura farming. Like, going into it, you see that this final boss you're fighting just whipped out a giant sword, calls you the mighty god god killer. Like, holy. And you know what people say, right? Don't
that's what
mess
they
with
call
the
me in the
quiet kid.
streets.
Don't bother him. They might do some shady stuff. Well, guess what Fleur de Lis did? Yep,
Yo,
bro
that's
went
crazy.
ahead and EO
That
West
is
Rover's
crazy,
Discord
bro.
Beacon. Like, yeah, good luck, gang.
What up,
You're
Sam?
on
What
your
up,
own.
baby?
Like, Rover
Sam, I'll
called
see
me,
you
said,
soon.
don't go to school tomorrow. Legit, went sicko mode.
Can we get a fast shout out for Sam?
Like, I'm good. We fought Fleur de Lis after that, and we get to use all the elements we got so far, like Spectro, Havoc, Air.
Yo, bro, playing with all versions of the Rover, they abso-fucking-lutely need to make it separate. Like what Saint said in that Gacha cast is right. I would love to play Arrow Rover one side of TOA, and then on the other side, right? That was nuclear cinema. I will even say I wouldn't mind playing in a team of all three Rovers again. It's clearly possible. I think that'd be fucking cool, man. I think that'd absolutely be cool. Because like, it's just, that shit was just crazy. Like, it was just honestly insane. It's a moment that you don't imagine is going to happen, and then it happens. Like, holy fucking shit. And honestly, the Rovers are pretty good. So, all the Rovers,
I don't think
absolutely.
that has been implemented in Gacha so far. If anything, this reminds me back in the day where I used to play
Back
on
in
my
the day,
cousin's
though.
console. The game is called
Rovers good,
Infamous
it
Second
was.
Son. And Wuthering Waves
Oh,
actually
Infamous
felt like a
was
triple A
golden.
game. I can't lie. Assassin's Creed Shadow got some massive competition, you feel me? Hey, Ubisoft, watch out, gang. Kuro Games is coming after you. And then after you beat the
Glaive.
boss, you thought you was done. But no, it looks like Kuro Games had their animators get the MAPPA treatment right here, because look at that fight. Every hit had impact, every parry, every dodge,
Yup.
just absolute cinematic
was
experience.
fire.
And here's where it gets wild. He is giving Sung Jin-woo vibes from Solo Leveling. One-man
Golden.
power orchestra, tearing through the chaos like it's his personal playground. Call it Solon Leveling, you feel me?
Solon
is out
Leveling.
here cooking with Rover. They cooked up
Dude,
ribs
bro.
falling off the bone,
This
man.
fucking
Finger
guy.
looking good, you feel me? And it's not just strength, it is also the charisma. The players used to joke about him gathering wives like Shorekeeper, Camellia, Changli, Jinshi, all swooning, right?
He does have
Now
some
he
riz,
is
though.
the Riz Elisa.
He does
I mean,
have
look
some
at the guy.
riz.
Bro is saying the right lines at the right time. He got Cardathea blushing.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think the Rover seduced Glaive as well. I think Glaive is kind of doing a couple tricks on it, man. Yo, I think Glaive is doing tricks on it. Oh, bro, yo, man is really. I mean, listen, yeah, no, the Rover's cool. The Rover is cool. He has some bars now. He kind of has some riz. I think he learned from being in my party. That was the best part of the story. It was. It felt like an anime, like the little cute parts. Yeah, it was dope. But I mean, yeah, when you sit down and watch my stream, TTV_, then you definitely learn a couple thing or two about acquiring the women, you know.
Type shit, man. And then me
Oh,
and
type my
my
shit,
chat
dog.
at twitch.tv/Glaivekiyo, we be wagging
Bro, self-promoting
our
my own
feet,
videos
like,
crazy.
Hey,
That's
Rover's
fucked
got
up.
that riz. I'm
True,
trying to be like, bro,
true.
for real. Guy is actually Sigma, no printer. I mean, like, what am I saying at this point? But like, this
I don't know
isn't
what he's
some
saying, actually.
errand
I'm not
boy
gonna lie to
flexing
you.
for applause. Rover is the action hero we didn't know we needed. His choices, his scars, they shape
talking about
Solaris 3
personality
in
is
a way
great,
that
yeah.
hits you right here, the
It is,
chest
it is
area.
great.
He is the engine driving this machine, not a passenger coasting on hype, and that is why he's rewriting the Gacha MC rulebook. Now compare that to someone who is still stuck in neutral. I'm not talking about Mr. Pokey, I'm talking about the gear shift neutral.
Bro,
No,
it's
don't
not
get it.
neutral
Let's talk
anymore.
about Traveler and why they are not
You
measuring
woman.
up. So Rover is out here owning
Treat my mom with respect, Moofy. Treat them with
his
respect.
story, right? Meanwhile,
You're talking about
Genshin's
something he
Traveler, it
enjoys?
is just like there. Look,
What, penis? I'm sorry. I love Glaive. I love Glaive.
I get it. They're on this big quest to find their sibling. Stratted into Vat sounds epic on paper, but in practice,
Oh, that
they're a
shit's
witness,
horrible.
not the driver. Then this wasn't their
Pull
story.
up the
It's
top ropes.
everyone else's. Because every interaction, you got Paimon yapping away, stealing every line, while Traveler is just standing there like a statue with a dull blade. Minimal dialogue, 0%.
I will say this time and time and time again, bro. Genshin Impact intro cutscene. Dude, who the fuck is this woman? Who the fuck is she? The fact that we are 5 years into this fucking game and nobody fucking knows her other than being a Kiana clone is fucking wild to me. Please, for the love of
To
God.
the next world,
Kiana Distorted became a villain?
your path was
Bro.
blocked by some unknown god?
What are you... Dude, you're right. It is an unknown god because you don't fucking know anything yet, bro. You don't know anything yet. Yo, Albany, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate you. Good morning.
Who are you? The
Like-
sustainer of heavenly princes.
Bro, she fucking spawned, and thank you for the follow again. She spawned your twin into fucking Minecraft and walked away. Bro, they walked away. They walked away. Seeger, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, boys. Thank you. Holy shit. Like, what the fuck happened, bro? What the fuck? Why was she legitimate expiration? Absolutely. You know nothing about them. You know zero. Fucking zero. What you do know, though, is that Fontaine, and I loved Fontaine, but everyone's gonna die if you don't break the curse. Bitch, I don't want to break the curse. Let those motherfucker dies. Where's my twin? Twin, where have you been? Nobody. Like, fuck me, bro. Your journey ends here. The MC, it's like, fuck, dude. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Because there's been no development for this plot point. There's been no development for nothing. But now we're going to go to Nod Crime. People are going to come. Oh my God. Is that D-Loop? Like, fuck, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm not saying the Wu was story perfect. It's not. It's fucking good, though. But, like, at least the fucking character, like, makes sense and shit, right? Where's my twin? No, dead ass, bro. I wasn't expecting a Disney song breakout either. I'm just fucking saying.
Personality. They have their own
Fuck
anime.
me.
It's called Aether-san Cannot Communicate. Like, people are almost forgetting
crazy.
that Traveler
OG
has a
Genshin.
voice actor. And the plot? It is all just the Archons, the 5-star.
Yo, did anyone see Glaive made a banger tweet actually during the VA drama? What's it called? Aether's VA tweeted out, damn, or some dumb shit. And Glaive retweeted, bro, really is Aether, because that's all the input you had on the drama is just saying, like, damn or some shit. Like, oh my God.
The big
That shit
players.
was
Traveler's
crazy.
just an errand runner. Hey, go fetch this, Traveler. Oh, cook this for me. Fight that slime, please. They are not shaping to VOD. They are reacting to it. Take their sibling quest, right? Supposedly the heart of their journey. It has been
Just
how
your
many
sidetracking
years?
along
And it
with.
still feels like a side note. Buried under layers of nation
Horrible.
hopping and primo grinding. There is no growth, no
Horrible.
spark. They are stuck in this self-insert shell designed for us to project onto.
No, I
But
love
here's the
something. I'm gonna play
problem.
that
A
shit
blank
again.
slate only
I get it,
works if
brother.
it fills
I
in
get it.
over time. Traveler doesn't. They're an
get it.
NPC in their own game. I mean, sure, they
Yeah.
got some cool outfits compared to other gachas even nowadays, but they are not the main character Genshin deserves. It is frustrating because you can feel the potential, but it is drowned out by the cast that outshines them at every turn,
True.
every patch. From
he
launch,
ever
we
comes
got
back,
Venti,
I
who's
hope
got
so.
the charm. We got
hope
Raiden
so.
Shogun, who got the power. Farina, the best personality.
Farina is the only character written in. I will say, Farina is one of the best characters written in the bigger gachas. I mean, excluding Olympus Company and a Wizardry and like those niche games, Farina is one of the better written characters. Farina's story feels like it could be dropped into another piece of media and actually exist and be functional. Farina's goated. Venti is whatever. Raiden, I don't know. Raiden's whole personality was she had no personality, to be honest with you. But yeah, Farina is absolutely fucking great. Paimon's real MC. Nuvalet as well. Nuvalet's great as well. Absolutely. Big agree on Nuvalet. Nuvalet and Farina carried so hard. And I think to me, that's the part. Yeah, I know you're rage beating. I think to me, that's why I think Natlin was so bad, because you went from the highest of highs to what was the easiest layup with the Nation of War. And instead they made One Punch Man with a motorcycle and a woman. You know? It's like, yeah. Since people make it Archon equals Nation, that's so reason people call Fontaine the best region. Farina equals Fontaine. I don't know if that's really what it is. I just think Arlie too. Arlie's story was very good. Arlecchino was good as well. So honestly, Fontaine characters were just valid. Fontaine characters were genuinely really good. Other than the Fortress and Meripede bullshit with Dickhead McGee, Fontaine cooked, man. It absolutely cooked.
And story. Even the latest one, Verisa. At least her story quest is a little bit fun to look into. And Traveler
I
is
heard it
just
was
there
trash.
putting
I
the
don't
fries
know.
in the bag, flipping the burgers. Like, what are we even
Sure it
doing?
was good?
But let's
Nah,
pull the
nah,
curtain
her
back
story
on
was
something
good.
ugly in gacha games. And this has been going
story was
for
good.
like the
As
longest
a whole,
time. The
overcompassing, yeah.
self-insert trap. It's this sneaky little flaw where developers design main characters to be us. Blank
They did
slates,
spoil
no
it.
voice, no edge,
rerun?
just a
I
walking
know.
avatar for
I know.
players to slot into. I mean, it sounds smart, right? Make the MC a mirror, let us project our fantasies and keep it broad so everyone is happy. Except it's a trap. It guts the story of any soul. They are not characters,
It really
they
takes
are
away a lot of
placeholders
depth.
built to stand there while the real story happens around them. Now think about it. Traveler's got no real personality all this time. Silence is
Not
their
seeking some
gimmick,
shit
and it
games
is
done,
not
yeah.
mysterious, it is empty. The game leans on Paimon to carry the chatter, on Archons to carry the stakes, on 5 stars to carry the hype. But
I want
Why?
to
Because Traveler is not meant to shine. They are meant to sell. They are a safe bet, a neutral shell, so we can imagine ourselves pulling the characters for the next big banner, right? It is a business move, not a story move, and it leaves them stranded, never growing, never leading, just a pair of boots running errands for Teyvat's VIPs. And that is the...
If you look at that compared to Wuwa, right, where Rover was a little bit of self-insert at 1.0, but then he started to develop a personality and you learn more about Rover. The Gathering Wives, I feel like they're both obviously trying to sell characters, both games. There's no way they're not, right? They're both gacha games. But I do think I like the way Wuwa does it more than Genshin in some ways. Again, I think Fontaine was nuclear cinema. I'm going to be honest with you other than that. But like in Genshin, you're the self-insert and the game is everything around that surrounding cast. It's all about them, and you're kind of just supposed to be there observing and being a fly on the wall. And with Wuwa, you are a part of that cast. And instead of them making it seem like everyone is a badass around you, which technically they are, but they also love you and they develop like an emotional connection with you. So they both have their own marketing ways of doing it. But I do like the not as much self-insert and developing a connection to the character as opposed to just witnessing everything happen. That's the thing. Can't lie, Fontaine was peak. Other than the Fortress Meripede, I think Debatable Whether Rover was a self-insert 1.0 just because they had no memories of being guided by the Wonder World. I mean, whether you think he was a self-insert in 1.0 or not, whatever, I don't even really care. The point is, though, I just think 1.0 was bad, right? I think as a whole, 1.0 was not really that great, so it's kind of whatever. But yeah, the stream is lagging. No, I don't think so. You're gonna have to reset. I think people keep shipping characters with Rover, even doesn't give much Gathering Wives story-wise. No, they do give Gathering Wives story-wise. They really do. They give Gathering Wives. I just think it's that they do it in a tasteful way. Like one thing me and Rednu completely disagreed on at the time, but over time I realized Rednu was absolutely right, is I kind of didn't really like the fact that Carlotta was the Gathering Wives initially when it came out. Like I thought it was all right. But then I went back and I rewatched the story quest and I was like, no, like it was done really tastefully. Like it was. And I didn't mind it. And I kind of don't mind it anymore. It is what it is. Like I don't think it's bad. So yeah, no, I think that's the way they sell their characters. And I would prefer me having a character in the game as opposed to being a fucking self-insert. I think it's just boring and cringe. I really do.
Self-insert curse. You start vague to hook players, but then you stay vague because the death might scale out the cash flow. It is cynical, and it is why so many gacha main characters feel like they're phoning it in. Now Rover, he is the plot twist. Wuthering Waves could have played that same game, and yeah, he starts off looking like he might. No memories, dropped into chaos, a blank page. I mean, look at male Rover. That is the most self-insert character I've ever seen in my life. But here's where it gets good. He doesn't stay that way. This isn't some lazy, you are the hero cop-out. Rover's gotta pass that haunts him, stakes that cut deep, a fire that builds into something you can't ignore.
No, not all of them,
He's not just a vessel for us. He is a guy with a mission.
I think gacha self-insert is cringe. I think they don't really do it that well from what I've seen. Not all self-insert is cringe. It's not my favorite thing, but like, yeah, like Legend of Zelda, Legend of Zelda's fun, right? Like, I mean, I played a little bit of Ocarina of Time. I did play Breath of the Wild. I liked Breath of the Wild. But like, not all of it's bad. It could be done tastefully. I just don't think gachas have found that middle ground. My friends were talking to me about that point yesterday. Yeah, I could talk about it in the moment. Bell and Wise are so good. I think Bell and Wise have personality. I think ZZZ has the best storytelling out of all of the Hoyo games, right? I think that's really fair to say. And yeah, I think ZZZ's honestly killing it. Story-wise.
Spine, a voice that actually matters. When he steps into Arena Sita
or
faces down his failures,
it
is
right.
not
There
about
wasn't an
projecting
MC
us into
Sash. You're
him.
right.
It is about watching him take charge. He breaks the mold because he is allowed to be a character, not a mannequin. And that is the gut punch.
Where's the mannequin stick though?
That you don't have to sacrifice death for a gacha main character to work. He is proof that the trap is a choice, not a rule. And to be fair, self-inserting in a character that is as badass as Rover feels great. I mean, trust me, I would know. So when you line Rover up against the Traveler, it is not just a tale of two
back. I
MCs,
agree.
it is a showdown between breaking free and staying stuck. I mean, if you put them head to head, right? Because this is where the rubber meets the road. Rover rises and Traveler stagnates. I mean, first up, Rover's story is his to command. Those personal stakes, fixing the mess he left behind with a lament, they are his fuel. He is not just reacting, he is rewriting the script, carving his path through a broken world. While Traveler, they're like following someone else's playbook. Every quest in Tavat feels like a to-do list handed over by an Archon or a chatty mascot. No real impact in Genshin Impact. They're just checking boxes, bro. And then there's the presence, right? Because Rover's got a voice that cuts through. Whether he is bantering or staring down chaos, you feel him. With Gardathia blushing and his ally.
You feel him, Glaive? Glaive, you feel the... What do you mean by that? You feeling the Rover? I don't know, man. I don't know. He's feeling the Rover. I am too, straight up. Male Rover sexy. Glaive is so gay.
On his every
yeah, me and Glaive are gay together, though. We're actually getting married.
Move. He is
Glaive so hard is crazy,
earning
bro.
that
What the fuck?
title. You feel me?
Yo, bro, what the fuck? Why is Giga Chad's dick showing, bro? Why is part of his dick showing? What the fuck? Yo, bro, okay. All right, man. Maybe he is. Maybe he is gay. I don't know. Yo, this is fucking crazy, son. Woo 2.3 sex update? Apparently, bro. Fucking
but
apparently.
Traveler's just a mute shadow.
Oh,
Imon's got the mic, and they're just nodding along like a backup dancer who forgot the routine. And that is a funny joke because why? It's like Travelers are only...
Bro put a pic of me at 9:39. At 9:39.
Got like 4 dialogue moves as like the thinking move or like the what move. Legit only that since launch. And then action is where it gets brutal. Because Rover is out here mastering elements like Spectro, Havoc, Arrow, turning battles into cinematic showdowns that scream main character energy. While Travelers fights, they are like errands with extra steps. I mean, sure, they swing a sword, but it's all...
That's actually such a great point. The Traveler's element has never felt impactful to the story. In my eyes, and when Rover was fighting Frolova, bro was swapping between elements. When he was fighting Cartethia, he was swapping between elements. Wow, that's actually a really good fucking point. It's like the elements also make the character feel a bit more impactful. So I really like that. That's a really fucking valid point. Like, Windblade, ooh, yeah, no, Windblade, like, you never sit there with a Traveler, and, like, when you're fighting, bro drops, like, a Geo-Rock, and then swaps over to his arrow, and then throws the fucking water puddle at you. I think the cutscenes know that all the Travelers are fucking dog shit, so they don't even include it, they just make him swing his dull blade. They should make a physical Traveler, right? Use all his powers, defeat his cool. Yeah, Rover redirected one of the Floridas with his feet. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. The Wool fight was so sick. Yeah, that fight was actually fucking pretty crazy. So, yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, man. That's kind of like, that's a really great point I never thought about. Like, genuinely. That's a really, really good fucking point.
Always for someone's...
Glaive might be gay, but bro be cooking. And there's nothing wrong with being gay because me and him are gay together. We're gay together. Maybe the Pyro Traveler someone important to the story. Maybe a little bit handsome dude is live. What up, Miles? What up, baby? Can we get a fast shout out from Miles? How are you, man? Maybe they made the Pyro Traveler important. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't do Natlan. What I will say is this: if it took them 4 years to make the Traveler kind of feel important and his element feel important, congratulations, they've made the Pyro Traveler feel important in literally the worst fucking region possible with the most dogshit story. So yeah. I mean, hey. God bless, right? God bless. Also, I could watch that right after. Bro, I might try Woo again, to be honest. Thoughts? The game sucks, man. I wouldn't play it. I'll fuck with you. PM me, Miles. Yeah. I can help you out, brother. I can help you out. I think you should play it. It is fun. This is my Pyro Traveler. If you want to test, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. Oh my god, you gave me a great idea. Fuck it. Coco, PM me. Actually, I have Dam's account or Coco's account. I just got a great fucking idea. I got a great idea. Anyways. we'll continue. We'll continue.
Stronger, someone flashier.
does,
Hopefully
someone
that makes
jump on the
sense,
board?
right? Canonically in game, what Traveler has
That's a
is like
great
the
idea.
Archon but smaller. New Villette got this whole water Blastoise, and Aether
Yeah,
is
PM me,
a
Miles.
Squirtle. Like,
Everyone
bro,
follow
what
my
is this
man.
water gun, bruh? Like, you're telling me this is the main character? Get out of here, get out. Let's also talk about how Rover is the core. I mean, like,
Thank
his
you, thank
crew
you, Dan.
rallies
Thank
around
you.
him, drawing to his gravity. While Traveler is a
Drawing to his
tag-along in a
gravity.
Genshin 5-star circus, lost in a lineup where they are the least interesting act. I mean, nobody cares about Traveler at this point. One is a force that you can't ignore, and one is fading into the noise. This
True.
isn't even a fair fight. Rover is playing a different game, quite literally. So what is the takeaway here? Rover grows into the true main
love
character.
men.
He drives his story
Chibi.
with every choice, owns the
Chibi
screen with
Wovo.
every clash, and binds
so
his
cute,
cast
Woodwin.
like he is the sun they orbit around. He is not just in Wuthering Waves, he is why it works. Now, Traveler, they are lost in Genshin's crowd, a bystander
Yeah.
stuck watching everyone else shine, and Rover's rise isn't just impressive, it's a wake-up call. It shows what a gacha main character can
For
be.
sure.
A force with depth, stakes, and swagger. While Traveler is the reminder of how most don't even try. They fade into the background, leaving you wondering why they're the lead at all. And this is not about hating on Genshin Impact. It is about recognizing a standard Rover
It's
sets that
absolutely hating on Genshin Impact. We should cancel him. We should
others
cancel
can't
him.
touch. He is the bar now, and it is high. So what do you think? Does Rover outshine the Traveler, or am I missing something? Drop your take in the comments.
I'm gonna leave it dislike because I support Hoyo creators. So I'm gonna leave a dislike, Glaive, and you can go fuck yourself. I love you, Glaive. Mwah. I love you.